Well, Noah, have you found your answer?
I can't stop thinking about one thing.
What's that?
Was I the wrong person for this all along? My choices have affected so many people, and it just doesn't feel right.
Cousin, come on, please. When you told us you were forming a resistance army, we pledged our lives to you. Remember? There ain't been a moment since that we regretted it.
That's right. Since they regretted it.
Yes, sir. We made up our minds that very night.
Just so happens you're a man worth risking our lives for. As are the ideals you believe in. So you can stop all this second-guessing right now.
Your heart knows what is right. It always has, so trust in it.
Thank you all. My feelings haven't changed since that night. I feel the same now, even as I stand here blessed with so many new friends. So thank you. I know what to do now.
Good. If you're not sure of yourself, your soldiers can't fight. A leader must cling fast to their beliefs.
Spectacular. I was wondering when "Oh Great Captain" would become "Oh Nearly Excellent Captain."
Wait, I was still only great?
Huh?
No way. Did Emir just make a joke?
Bad form?
Nearly excellent form, I'd say.
Now I've truly seen it all.
If you're ready, Noah, then lead us onward. Straight and true.
So, Commander, have you come to a decision?
His face seems to say yes.
Noah?
We're going to keep fighting. We're going to stop the Empire. If there was a way to save all of you by turning away from this, I'd do it. But the Dukes will never allow it. We know what he did to Yelu's village, and what he's beginning to do now in Haishan. He's going to end so many lives. I know what I'm asking of you won't be easy, but it won't be beyond the realm of possibility either. So I say we fight and protect as many people as we can.
Now that's what I like to hear. Poopy poo!
Yes, I do like the sound of that. Let's rise up and fight again, as when we first defended Haishan.
Sharks never shrink from a chance at glory. And this battle'll be the most glorious of them all!
Here. We must put a stop to Aldrich's barbaric reign.
See? I knew I chose the right person.
That said, what we need now is a strategy. A way to win the war against the Empire. Melridge?
With all respect, Commander, that is a ludicrous request. We'd be lucky to defeat the Imperial army in a single battle, much less a war.
So it's impossible?
The word I used was ludicrous, not impossible. Besides, I know a worthwhile challenge when I hear it.
Sounds like you have an idea.
First things first. We must reinforce our army by gathering as many of the scattered Eucrisian and Noristari troops as possible. In addition, there is another small military force to whom we might appeal for help.
I knew I was asked here for a reason. Something tells me you've had this ludicrous plan in your back pocket all along.
Guilty as charged. Can we count on the second son of the Fawad clan?
Well, I'm none too keen on looking my brother in the eye again, but I guess it's time to swallow my pride. The elves are likely to be drawn into this conflict sooner or later anyway.
Oh, are we?
Relax, Lilowin. I'm not gonna punch him in the face this time.
That's not what I...
So there you have it. Good Alway here will be our emissary to the Elf.
Appreciated.
No problem. I'll figure things out somehow.
Permit me to gather the Eucrisian troops.
And the Guardians will get our butts in gear and track down what's left of the Norris Sturries.
Commander Noah, now would be a good time for you to seek out new allies as well. We must act before the Empire makes their next move.
Now let's get to work and win this war.
Oh, we're going to win, all right.
No matter what.
At this point, I believe our focus should be on recruiting more allies to our cause. I can offer incentives in the form of stamps.
After all, we're fighting the Empire here.
What wisdom do you seek?
Welcome!
This is art! All right, that's a wrap. This is art! All right, that's a wrap. Art is explosion! All right, that's a wrap. This is art! All right, that's a wrap. This is art! Art is explosion! My...
You stand in the awesome presence of Marcus, King of the Revenants. Do you fools see now that I spake the truth? Spake the truth.
How did the Revenants get in here?
We're not afraid of you!
Still you do not understand? So be it. I shall spare you further misery and raise you into my legion of servants.
Not this pompous pile of bones again.
Well, if it isn't the Vandals who demolished my beloved subjects, do you know how much trouble it was to restore them? Restore them.
What do you want this time, you freaks? Gonna destroy another village like you did mine?
Poopy poo!
Have I not made that clear? I want you. Join your strength to mine, and I will grant you life eternal.
Now there's a carefully crafted lie.
Rude. That spineless rogue, Dirad, might attempt to deceive you, but the King of the Revenants is never false.
Dirad, is it? Don't suppose that's the creep that overran our village? The one working with the lady in the fox mask?
He is my arch-nemesis. How dare that villain seize the prize I had already set my sights on? Quickly now, give yourselves over to me, that I may grant you salvation from your miserable fates.
Wait, so you're not on the same side as the Revenants that attacked Yarnot?
Maybe we should hear him out.
At last, they see reason. I could so easily relieve you of that problem.
I found you at last, Skeleton King.
Who are you supposed to be?
I am the Necromancer Milana, your new master.
You, my master, what drivel? You think a mere necromancer can...
I've been searching for you for a very long time, so let's skip the unnecessary blathering and get to the part where you do as I command.
Okay, I'm starting to lose track of who's trying to subjugate who here. Can we save this for later?
Hear me. You stand before the King of the Revenants, ruler of the Elden Realm.
How can we not hear you when you won't stop saying it? Still, I suppose you don't seem to be a monster per se.
So to summarize, the Arch-Revenant Dirad ousted you from your castle and you're merely trying to get it back?
Wrong.
Beg your pardon?
I was not ousted. Losers are ousted. The villains stole the castle from me whilst I slumbered.
I fail to see the distinction.
And I had no idea there were Revenant Kings.
Does it fascinate you, child? You've a handsome visage, much like mine. See how beautiful you could become with just a few small changes.
Tempting, but no.
Let's get back to the matter at hand. You're saying that if we get a hold of the rune-lens in this palace of yours, Castle Harganthia, was it? We'll be able to eradicate the Revenant army?
Correct. Within the castle is a device powered by the rune-lens of soul calling.
Removing the Revenant army from the picture would change the course of the war.
All right, then let's go.
Not so fast, Commander. The Guardians are going to take care of this one. We got something of a personal stake in the matter.
Yeah, Noah. Let us deal with the Revenants.
I suppose that works, seeing as we still need someone to recruit new allies. Why don't you focus on that, Commander, while they storm the Revenant Castle?
All right. So here's the deal, Marcus. We'll help you get your castle back. But in return, we disable that rune-lens and the Revenant army with it. Agreed?
It is agreed. Oh, and it goes without saying that once the deed is done, the castle shall be given over to me.
Very well. Then let us make ready for Guardian Marissa and her team to storm Castle Harganthia.
When all is finished, I will hold you to your promise to become my thrall.
What? I made no such promise.
Oh, thank goodness I can finally add a king to my undead retinue.
I made no such promise.
So, this is Haishan's palace.
What think you, Your Grace? Is the decor not most extravagant?
I don't care for it.
Oh, well, how fortunate, considering we'll be redecorating it from top to bottom.
Enough! What progress with the rune lenses?
We have tried to entice those with the required talents to come forward, Your Grace, but to little avail.
You entice? We need them. Many of them, if we are to fully awaken the primal lens. Bring them to me. By force, if necessary.
Yes, Your Grace. Oh, and if I may, it just so happens I came by a little prize that His Grace might find interesting.
Well, well. If it isn't King Salus Balerunt of Norrister.
We found him cowering in one of the neighboring villages.
I have long been meaning to ask King Salus something.
What?
That boy, Noah. The allied army he leads must be headquartered someplace. I wonder if you might be privy as to where.
I couldn't possibly.
Right then. Let us prepare the team that will storm Castle Hargonthia.
Don't worry. We'll get this done lickety-split.
Yep. We've got a score to settle with that arch-revenant piece of trash.
I know the castle well, and intend to personally deliver Dirard his comeuppance, but you may have the privilege of attending me.
I'm going too. Can't have my thrall making a run for it and breaking his promise.
I made no such promise.
The skeleton man told me the castle's location. I'll be using something called a menhir as my landmark. So, you can rest assured that the teleportation will be flawless, perfect, and devoid of any accidental strandings in the interplanar abyss.
We can begin the journey whenever you are ready. Commander Noah, would you give the word?
The word is said. Oh, and thanks for doing this, Marissa.
Don't mention it.
And away we go.
Do try not to slow me down, fleshbags.
Now would be a good time to start making nice with your new master.
I will join you and remain by the entrance if you wish to change your team.
And I'll be taking my shop on the road.
Who else are you selecting for the mission, Marissa?
For the record, I would like to go, but the final decision is yours.
What she said.
Marissa! It's good to be together again.
You don't have to twist my arm.
I will want to be helpful.
I'll give it my all.
All right, Marissa. We're counting on you.
If this works, it will strike a huge blow to the Dukes. Luck be with you.
Consider it done.
Is everyone ready to teleport? Our destination is Castle... Hardisgarth. Yes?
You do know where we're going, right?
Fear not. I am never less than perfect, so... Holy crap!
Are we alive? Because there were a lot of detours that time.
It's fine! Perfectly fine! I make no mistakes! Oh, Carrie, you are a paragon!
I'm pretty sure we almost died.
Paragon! Say it! Unless you think you can do better. I could send you...
Nope, you nailed it. No complaints.
This is unmistakably the right castle. However, Hardisgarth is the castle's old name. How did she know this?
So, the castle's floating, right? I'm guessing that's because of the rune-lens.
Correct. The magical overflow holds her aloft. Stunning, is she not? A truly fitting abode for the King of the Revenants.
henceforth to be known as my thrall.
Perhaps it's in our best interests to keep an eye on this castle after it's been retaken. Nothing.
We can sort that out later. All right, let's get started. Everybody keep a cool head.
Poopy.
Says a person who's most likely to get carried away. Missions like this call for a laid-back approach.
Says the guy who's so laid back his head touches the ground.
I'll stay here and provide support. Speak to me if you need to change your team.
And if you want to check on Noah, let me know and I'll blink over for a peek.
Go get him, team.
Now here is a face I thought not to gaze upon again. Were he wise, he would have remained in his slumber, instead of clambering back to his own subjugation. Ever the fool. Don't you agree?
Marcus. My king. My king. You have returned, my king. My beloved. This castle of corpses was our abode.
Is not even the passing of centuries enough to dull our human attachments? Or is it simply that his are abnormally strong? The latter, perhaps. I suppose it does take a tenacious man to vie for his kingdom even after being rendered a corpse.
What do you call these ugly plants?
How dare he infest my castle with such repugnant flora? I command you to nip these eyesores in the bud.
What? You mean like, thwack 'em? Okay. What did I do now?
You reversed the gears. Behold, the pinnacle of mechanical engineering.
All right. Now what? I don't think the castle goes any higher than this.
We meet again, old friend.
The thief who stole my throne shall not address me as friend. On this day, I avenge myself, Dirad.
He's not the only one here for vengeance. You're gonna pay for what you did to our village.
I was worried you'd be off with your army of dead guys, but this works out nicely. 2 birds, 1 stone.
And what do you mean by that?
We can take care of you and this castle's rune-lens in one fell swoop. Luck is smiling on us today for sure.
How absurd. It was a boorish mistake to intrude on me and my beloved. And such things must be punished.
I shall allow none to trespass. Least of all, these living wretches.
What the?
It's her. Your sins pile upon each other, Dirad.
Sins? You mean love? As soon you shall see.
I'm gonna tear you apart!
Oh, baby! Let's do it!
Threat level low.
Arise, my cadaverous servant!
The goal!
I'll show you a neat trick!
Maximum power.
Leave it to me!
Thank you.
Arise, my cadaverous servant!
The goal!
Come, Alior! Bring me lightning! Thanks, friend.
I'll show you a neat trick!
Maximum power.
Leave it to me!
Thank you.
Hear my call!
Have a taste of this.
Come, Alior! Bring me lightning! Thanks, friend.
I'll show you a neat trick!
Maximum power.
thrall.
I'm just getting started.
We did it!
Yeah, somehow. Man, was she ridiculously strong.
No! What have you done? Come back to me, my beloved!
Could you not hear her soul crying out for salvation? After her beauty changed and her life expired, she was lashed to this world against her will. Your love meant nothing to her, for what is eternal life to one who rejects it?
No! No, no, no!
Don't worry, pal. You'll be joining her shortly. Although, I think you might have just been dumped. Ouch.
Must you wretched guardians always stand in my way?
Excuse me? You set foot where you didn't belong, and now you're gonna die for good.
Get him, girl! Show that monster what the people of Yarnan are made of!
Indeed, Dirard, you are not worthy of dying by my hand. Fear not, Guardian. Should you be struck down, I will animate your corpse and complete our revenge.
Thanks, but I think I'll do it just right the first time.
Poo-poo-poo-poo-pee!
Say your prayers, Dirard. You're gonna pay for Yarnan.
Oh, how I quiver, little guardian. Frighten me more.
Just die already!
No mere guardian will stand in my way. Perish!
You first!
This is none of your affair, child.
You made it my affair when you took my home from me! Just die already!
No mere guardian will stand in my way. Perish!
You first!
This is none of your affair, child.
You made it my affair when you took my home from me!
Perish!
You first! Just die already!
No mere guardian will stand in my way. If you loved that place so much, then you should have died with it.
It's because I didn't that I can finally rid the world of you. Dying doesn't fix anything. My friends taught me that.
Loathsome creature.
You're one to talk. Just die already!
No mere guardian will stand in my way. Perish!
You first!
This is none of your affair, child.
You made it my affair when you took my home from me. Just die already!
No mere guardian will stand in my way. This is none of your affair, child.
You made it my affair when you took my home from me. Just die already!
No mere guardian. This is none of your affair, child.
You made it my affair when you took my home from me. Told you it was over.
Impossible.
You defiled my home. Do you know how special that place was? I had nothing. No one. Your Nan was everything to me, and I'm not gonna let you take that away.
Though our eyes no longer shed tears, we remember what it is to have a heart and to feel pain.
No. This is mine. It was all mine.
I will have my throne and my powers back now.
No, no! Stay away! I'll not be vanquished by the likes of you!
Farewell, miscreant. Your sins were many, but I shall not forget that I once named you friend.
Is it over? Also, sounds like you two had quite the backstory.
That tale ended centuries ago. To speak of it now would change nothing. What jealousy touched, jealousy destroyed, costing a man his friend and the woman he loved. 'Tis a threadbare tale.
Is that the primal lens?
Can I help you, perhaps? Please come.